Welcome to another episode, Product of Society Street Entertainment. Yes, it's Miss Eve Laura. If you missed our last shows, shame on you. But you're in luck, because you can tune in to POSSETV.com and see them as many times as you like. Now, speaking about luck, we have the same man that was featured in the 2004 New York Times Magazine as one of the reggae artists to watch, Mr. Courtney John. How you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm good. Having fun.
That was good. That's great to hear. Now, first and foremost, what motivates you to do such sensual songs, such as Baby Tonight or your current hit, Lucky Man?
Well, you know, my inspiration really comes from just regular people. You know, I don't have to look too far to be inspired. It's about hearing the sad stories of my friend about their love affairs. It's dealing a little bit about my attitude towards love. So it comes really easy. It's kind of sad to say, but it comes really easy because I'm really in touch with my surrounding and the people that I live around. So I would say that's where it comes from in terms of inspiration.
How did you break into the industry?
Well, you know what? I took it the same way that many artists before me, the road that they tried. Hanging out at the studio gates, having to friend the gate man to get into the studio, standing at the studio door for months, get into the studio, wait for that one opportunity to get that rhythm and do your best track on it. It was simple, well, I mean, but it was that. It wasn't any friends and know this person. It wasn't that about, it was really based on talent and the right moment. And then when you get the right moment, you just deliver.
Okay, so sitting here and picturing those moments, how do you feel that your third album just came out?
It feels good because I feel that this album represents truly what I'm about. And that is special because most time you make an album and then when you get a chance to really, once you're in the process of making an album, you can't really tell what it's about. But when, you know, like when I came in today and I heard the album playing, it was almost like, who's that? It sounds good, you know. And then one of my brethren tell me that, but that's your song, because it's like you step away from it. I know you can really start understanding what you did. Once you're in it, it's kind of hard. The energies have you trapped, and you know. But now, you know, I listen back and I'm thinking, whoa, it's pretty good. And listen, I have to say, enough love and respect to the producers. This album was really made possible because of the producers who are on it, and their time and their passion for music. And you know, so we have to say Sly and Robbie, Chris Peckins, Lenky, Kirkle Dub, Mighty Mike. Man, it wouldn't happen without the producers, and it was just an easy process to merge my writing skill with such great production, you know. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, well, you produced your other albums. You named all these producers. Is that what sets aside this album from the other ones?
It definitely did, because there's a certain nervousness when an artist takes it upon himself to produce his own album. You know, sometimes we do it and we do it well, but that kind of nervousness, I prefer to give it to somebody else and just enjoy the songwriting and delivering the music, you know. And it's always good to have people who you trust guide you along, you know, along any process. I mean, in everything else, we have coach to help us bank our money, we have coach to help us keep fit. So it only makes sense to have great coaches to help us along our musical journey. And that's what I had on this album.
Now, Courtney, there were rumors that you wrote your first song at 12. What is a 12-year-old writing about?
Listen, a 12-year-old writing a song is clearly telling that he had his heart broken. I mean, I was so in love with what great teacher was that? But until I found out that she was married. One day I saw her husband came to pick her up. So I have this great love affair with this woman, wouldn't tell her. And then one day I saw her husband pick her up and was terribly heartbroken, and I wrote my first song about it.
Interesting. Now you toured with Micheal Franti's rock group, Spearhead. How was the experience just dealing with them?
Well, I must say, Franti, man, I haven't met any other artist like Micheal Franti. I mean, we talk about somebody who is full of love, full of music, love people, love life. It's like a daredevil kind of individual, but it's just well grounded and very humble. And he taught me a lot. He would call me up in his set, so I'll do my set, go back up in his set and do like 3-4 songs. Spearhead family, great people. His fan base, great people. So it was one of the better experiences that I've had in being in this business.
That's nice. Now, you had a competition on MySpace for the DJs who just ended. Who won and what happened? Tell us about that.
You know what? We haven't said who win yet because
okay.
I think it goes until the end of next week. But listen, man, people have some great skills out there, and we're going to expose it. The stuff that I've been hearing so far is so great that we have to extend it for another week. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, the first thing you have to do is really invest in your talent, which most artists don't like to hear this, but you have to practice. You have, some guy asks a guy, how do you get to Carnegie Hall, and he say, practice. So you have to practice. And then once you practice and you own your skill and you're sure about and comfortable about what you're doing, then you find the right people who have the same vision and have the passion to help you see what it is that you want. Because nobody can get you what you don't want. It's all about what you want that people can get you. So it's almost like you have to create that picture in your mind before people can see it and help you. And the next thing is just to educate yourself about the business. It's a very weird business. So you have to educate yourself.
Okay, right before we wrap up, you're a real big fashionista person. Do you plan to come up with a line or do something with clothing in the future?
I don't know. For me, it's just, wearing clothes is just love. It's just me saying that, I'm here. I'm confident. I love me. Whether or not I want to make a business out of it, I don't know yet. It's really a tough industry. And I don't know if I want to jump from one tough industry to another one. So I let it wait until if somebody approach me with gazillions dollars, then I'm open to it. But for now, soft flirting with it.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. We have Mr. Courtney John here. You're a big mama's boy. I have to say that. Big up mom, because he mentioned you through the whole night. God bless.
Love my mother. Love my father too. Love my father, but my father is low key. Okay. But my father is always there and is always supportive. But somehow my mother just scrape the hype. That's it.
Well, thank you very much. Stay up, stay tuned. You're already part of the Society Street Entertainment. Thank you, Courtney. A pleasure.
Yeah, this is Courtney John, and you're watching Product of Society. And I'm a part of that society because I'm made in Jamaica. Watch ya.